yes in the chat, and I'll show you something cool. Just loading up WhatsApp in the backend as we speak about it. So we actually built a WhatsApp bot. We call it Growth School Intern, where you can literally talk to ChatGPT on WhatsApp, ask any questions that you want, and it will be able to answer all the questions that you want, right? So I hope you guys can see this. Okay, I think there is something off here. So let me try to pull that in again. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. Okay, I hope you can see this now in a small. And it says typing. So it's basically typing it out. It takes a while because it's typing. You can see this is all powered by AI, guys. That is the OpenAI model that is ChatGPT is built on top of. It is still a little buggy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it breaks. So we're still working on it. Let's give it a couple of seconds. Okay, let's ask a simpler question. I don't know if it got stuck. Write a tweet on AI. Let's see if this works out of the box here. It could be facing a downtime. Like I said, OpenAI's lot of APIs are going through a downtime. Oh, there you go. I'm sorry, I didn't wait it out. It is a little slow and it gave up both the answers at once. Sure, here's a sample and it gave me a nice little email. Of course, I can prompt it like we did right now and we can make it better. And also it gave me a tweet. Now, you know, the beauty is I can just talk to it with my voice. Can you give me one more example of a tweet? So I just dropped a voice note. Again, guys, it's in beta, so give it some time. So I sent a voice note. 9 out of 10 times it understands my voice and it will understand your voice as well. So there you go. Here's another tweet on AI, right? So now all of a sudden you can send voice notes to AI. It will read your voice notes and will be able to answer your questions. Do you think this is cool? Drop a boom in the chat if you think this is cool. What you just saw is cool. We will let you guys know once this comes out and you can buy it. Not as of now, you can buy it today. It's limited to very, very few people who are part of the main cohort, right? So there you go. Brilliant. Is a voice not stored? Well, it is goes through a Google API where it is encrypted. So don't worry about it. Now, moving on, I just wanted to quickly show you that. Right. With that being said, let's move on. Now, I want to show you a very cool tool which can create content like a pro. Now, you know that ChatGPT can also create a lot of content. I've already told you that. But, you know, you have to write prompts and all that stuff for you to get ChatGPT to do really good job with content. But, you know, the best part about all of this is that you can use specialized tools which can generate content. And one of them is called as simplified.ai. It's a very cool tool. We use it at Growth School all the time over ChatGPT because it has base prompts ready. So you don't have to write prompts like become an expert at this, become an expert at that, write it like this, write it like that, and all that stuff, because it can do a lot of stuff in the right way. So let me go to social media and let's see if it can come up with a tweet, right? Or YouTube short scripts, or let's say YouTube video description or a video outline. This is cool. Okay, I can write a YouTube video outline. So I'm going to click on this and let's see what it can come up with. So it has already done a base prompt in the back. So it always will generate much better outputs in this case, right? So it's asking here for a title. The title will be AI. I will say AI versus jobs. Okay. I don't know what it will understand. You can also say number of results you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For this example, I'm just going to say 1. So it's faster. Level of creativity, you want it to be creative or very repetitive and stuff like that. So I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to click on generate. That's all. There are already blocks, around 50 to 60 templates ready. All you have to do is go and hit an enter and enter your prompt and it will be able to give you something. You can see it gave me a very short outline. introduction, how AI is affecting jobs, the future of AI and jobs, and what can it do to mitigate the impact of AI of jobs. Now I can take this line and expand this on my front as well. In the same way, it can do a lot of stuff, right? Let's go back to templates again. And let's go back to, let's say, social media again. Let's say we want a YouTube videos short script. Again, let's say I want a short on Indian startups. Again, I'm not giving it a lot of reference, so it's a very, very, very bad prompt. But let's say I make it imaginative and I click on generate, and off the fly, it will create a very cool YouTube short script for me, right? On Indian startups. Ideally, I should give it a more context. You can see it is acting as a roll up as well. It says INT woman, INT woman. You get the point, right? So very cool tool. If you want to create content like a pro, you can definitely check out Simplified. It has a free version, so you can play with it. And of course, if you like it a lot, you can pay for it as well. With that being said, let's move on. Right. Guys, before we move on, can I take 3 to 4 minutes to quickly introduce myself for those people who still don't know me, or for people who are intrigued by who I am, because I realized I've been speaking for almost 40 minutes, but I didn't really introduce myself. Is that okay? Drop a yes or okay, and I will quickly do that. Thank you, guys. You've been very kind. Thank you so much. And if you're not okay, you can probably quickly go and take a break as well, right? I'll wrap this up in 3 to 4 minutes. Now, this is who I am. My name is Webhouse Sisinti. Like you can see, I probably look much better in the picture than in reality, thanks to the photographer. I'm father to this beautiful girl. Her name is Phoebe. She's also my chief cuddling partner, right? I did my schooling in the small town called as Barampur. My parents are still there. It's a small town in Orissa. I did my schooling from St. Vincent's Convent School, Barampur. Not sure how many of you guys are from Orissa here. Any Orissa people here? I can read, write, and speak Oriya. Right, so that is what it is. Barampur. That's good to see that there are few people from Barampur as well. This is St. Vincent's Convent School. By the way, I come from a Telugu family, so nak Telugu kuda bane vachu. So I speak 2 Indian languages, actually 3 Indian languages: Telugu, Oriya, and Hindi. And of course, I can speak English as well. So any Telugu people out there, ela unnaru meerandaru? Bane enjoy chestunaru anukunta. Awesome. Great to see all of you people there. And of course, Hindi bhi bahut hi achhi tarike se baat karta hu main, and English and little bit of Spanish maybe, because I spent some time. But again, I've been a horrible student all throughout my life. Yeah, I understand a little bit of Bengali as well, because of Oriya, right? Okay, I'm gonna get distracted right now. Okay, I've been always a horrible student. I studied in an ICC school where we were taught Shakespeare in the name of English. I don't know, are there any ICC students here from India? India has a ICSE board, and they teach Shakespeare in the name of English, and it's painful, right? So it's very hard to get good scores for all the ICSE people out there. So my report card used to look like this: 47%, 46%, 48%, so on. So I would barely pass my exams. But you know, pretty much I hated education all the time, right? But I loved learning. This is how I used to clear my exams, with help of my friends. By the way, I started my first startup when I was 19 years old. I started something called as Discovering Android. You can see the skinny kids wearing the black shirt. That's me. That was 11. That was like 12 years back. It's crazy. Time has flew. Second startup. By the way, this startup got banned by Google because we were teaching people how to hack Android. And Google was like, not cool, bro. Because Google owned Android, right? And they banned us from the internet per se, right? Next startup that I started was Crazy Heads. And in Crazy Heads, it did really well. We pretty much scaled the startup with to a good extent. We ran that for 4 years. This is the team. By the way, I studied in this college called as Geetham University. So if you're assuming that I'm from some fancy college, I'm not. Tried to get into an IIT, tried to get into an NIT, didn't make it to any of them, got into a very regular college in Visakhapatnam called as Geetham University. This was the team then. We had a lot of fun building it, won some awards as well. After that, I joined this startup called as Uber, which today is a massive company. I was one of the first few employees of Uber back in 2015. That's Travis Kalanick, by the way, who is the who was the CEO and founder of Twitter. Ran here for 4 years and then worked with something called as Klook as well for 1 year, where I got laid off because of the pandemic. And then I started Growth School, right? I've given a Josh talk, which has over 1 million views right now, been featured in a bunch of places. You can just Google my name, worked with more than 100 brands, and then started post-pandemic when I got laid off. I got laid off from Uber first, then got laid off from Klook as well, purely because of market conditions. And I said, screw it, let's build something. Started Growth School, recently raised $5 million for it from some marquee investors. And here we are doing a job of my dreams, right? That is running a very big company, which is driving an impact. And I hope you guys are having a good time learning from Growth School. Is that the case? Drop a yes in the chat. That'll be very nice. Awesome. Looks like a lot of people have already taken a lot of programs from Growth School. So good to know. Good to see all of you people here. Well, that's me, guys. And the reason why I quickly introduce is because I think that a lot of us, and the reason why we started Growth School as well, is because of the fact that, a lot of people said, if you're not from a big city, if you're not from a big college, if you have not done something, if you're not a great student, it's very hard for you to do well in your life. I think I did okay. And so will you. Just be at it. If this will help a couple of people are feeling demotivated because of what has happened in the past, should not be the case, my friend. The future is fully in your control. And with AI, your life is limitless in some form or fashion. So I hope that helps, guys, at least for a few people. Well, that's me. Sorry if I took 30 seconds more, but I hope it helped a few here. Awesome. I have something really cool to share with you people as well, or with everyone that are here in this program. Do you want access to some awesome resources curated by the best people? How many of you want access to 50 powerful prompts, which you can copy and paste it into ChatGPT for free? Drop a me in the chat. How many of you want 50 powerful prompts? All right. Looks like almost everyone wants it. But if I will give this to you for completely free, but I want you guys to do something for me in return. It'll take you 2 to 3 minutes for you. Now that you have ChatGPT, it'll be even faster. And that is, if you are enjoying the workshop, right? If you're liking the workshop or not liking the workshop, I don't care, whatever that is, however you feel about the workshop towards the end of the workshop, all I need is I want you to make one LinkedIn post quickly, or one tweet, or one Instagram story quickly. Talk about what did you learn in this workshop. If you liked it, didn't like it, be very fair, be very frank. If you didn't like it, say the workshop was the worst workshop ever. It's fine. Tag me, tag Growth School, and make sure you put this link in your chat, or in your tweet, or in your post, or in your comments, or anywhere. This is the barter that we have. This is all we need from you. After you finish the workshop, write your review on as a LinkedIn post or social media post and tag me and tag Growth School. Also share this link so that other people can join this workshop. And in return, for anybody who has done this or taken effort for us, I will give you all of those things for free. Sounds like a fair deal? Drop a comment fair, or drop a comment deal in the chat. It'll take you 2 to 3 minutes, and I'll give you all these resources. And for you to do this, towards the end, we will, my team will send a form to you. You have to fill that form, and we will send you over in a week's time. Okay. All you have to do is give me, we will share the form link towards the end, where you can put the link of the social media post that you made, and my team will send it back to you. We will send you the form link over email with all the links that are covered today in the workshop as well. And also, we will send you all the prompts that I was typing in. I will send you all that prompts so that you can try it yourself as well, all for free, right? So make sure you have registered with the right email. That's all we want from you, right? Also, guys, these are a few ideas you can take. If you're taking notes, you can simply click a picture of it and post it on your LinkedIn, right? You can talk about the overall screenshots, that the one which you like the most, right? Or you can simply share some takeaways as well. Whatever you're comfortable with, feel free to do that. With that being said, should we explore some more powerful examples of ChatGPT? Should we explore some more powerful examples? Drop a comment. Let's go. I want everybody in this chat to open up, because we're going to get into some serious stuff right now. So if you guys are sleeping, it's time to wake up. Let's go in the chat. I'm going to wait for almost everybody to drop it in before I get started. I'm going to give you the time to do it. All right. Loving the energy, guys. Loving the energy. So let's get right in. Okay. Number one, how many of you would like to see this? How many of you are job seekers who would like help for someone to interview them, or make, like you want to do mock interviews, someone who can grill you in an interview so that you can much better prepared when the real interview happens. Do you want ChatGPT to do that? Drop a yes in the chat and I'll show you something that will blow your mind. All right, let's bring that on. Let's bring that on, guys. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't work. So FYI, okay. So I'm going to go to new chat on ChatGPT. Again, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So fingers crossed. So this is the prompt I write. Please assume the role of an interviewer for product lead position. Now I can change this to anything I want. I can change this to, let's say, digital marketing lead position or digital marketing manager, whatever the role is, you can put that here and it'll work for you. You just have to change this text. I will be the candidate and we will engage in a conversation with you asking interview questions one at a time without any explanations. We'll begin with my greeting hi and continue the interview as I answer your questions. That is the prompt that I want to send. So let's send that and see what happens here. And there you go. It is not asking all questions at once. It says interviewer, that is ChatGPT's role, and says, hi, thank you for joining us today. Let's get started with your interview. Can you tell me a bit about your background and experience in digital marketing? I will say, yes, 15 years experience. I'm going to be a rude candidate here. Did you not check my resume? There you go. Interviewer, I apologize if it seemed like I hadn't checked your resume. I had reviewed your application, but I would like to hear more about your experience directly from you. Could you provide some highlights of your 15 years of experience in digital marketing? Then you basically have to write all your highlights. I helped Uber to grow. Again, right? Whatever you write, ideally you should write what you usually say in your interview. I scaled Klook and many other things, whatever. So I'm going to just send an enter right now. I don't want to waste time typing in everything. There you go. It says that's impressive. Could you help me elaborate your specific contribution in helping Uber grow and scaling companies like Klook? What strategies and initiatives did you implement that led to your success? I will say creative campaigns, just making stuff up. Ideally, I'm sure you'll not talk to your interviewer like this. You will be more expressive. So you can probably try this on our WhatsApp thing. So you can drop voice notes. That sounds interesting. Can you provide some examples on creative campaigns? You see how ChatGPT is digging into everything that you're asking. These are the kind of interviews that are hardest to crack. These are considered to be a very difficult interviewers where they're trying to get to nail of it so that you cannot fake anything. They will get to the T of it. And ChatGPT can do this for you all day, all night. And you can also change this to saying that assume the role of a digital marketing manager position. And here you can add, make sure the questions are very, very hard. Things like that, it will change everything for you. And ChatGPT will become your interviewers. Guys, do you think this is insane? Drop a comment insane in the chat. Drop a comment insane in the chat if you think this was insane. You all of a sudden have a ChatGPT interviewer. How cool is that? Right? Awesome. The next thing that I want to quickly talk about is interviewer got replaced. Doesn't happen like that. Okay. The next thing that I want to talk about is ChatGPT can summarize anything like a pro. Let's say you want to read a lot of articles. You want to be on top of your game. Let's say you're a startup founder. I'm going to make an example here. And you're a startup founder who's building an edtech company. And you want to know every time there's a startup that is getting funding, you want to read about it and you want to see what they are doing, what they're not doing. So let's say Growth School just got funded. Okay. And there's so many articles come in and you don't have like the, time to go through every article. So there you go. You go to Growth School News and let's open this article. I think it will be capped. So let's open the first one. Let's say you come across this article and this is a very, very long article and you don't have the patience to go through it. Right? So what will you do? You can simply copy the whole text, okay, of the article. There you go. I will copy this, go to ChatGPT, create a new chat, and I will just say, what do I say? Let's say I will say, okay, I just copied it. If you can see this, whatever I wrote, and I will write a nice little prompt, right? This is a prompt that I had written. where I'm saying, summarize this for me in 5 pointers and tell me what are your thoughts about the scope of growth school. You're not thinking, you're asking AI to do the job for you. You're saying, summarize the whole article for me in 5 points and tell me what are your thoughts about the scope of growth school. And when I hit the enter button, and there you see, the summary is being built like magic. Growth School, a community-driven live edtech platform in Bangalore, has secured $5 million in funding. The Indian edtech industry is experiencing significant growth. The numerous startups are catering to this space, blah, 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 all of that. It has gone through the whole thing and it has summarized. And not just that, it has also given you thoughts. It says Growth School seems to be well positioned to capitalize on growing demand for upskilling and all of that. Now, what has happened when we fed the whole article here is it has not even given summary, but it inside of this window knows about the whole article. So if I can ask any follow-up question I want, for example, I want to check, is Elon Musk investor in Growth School? I'm going to click a send and let's see what it says. It says there is no information provided in the given text about Elon Musk being an investor in Growth School because he's not. I would love to have him as an investor though. Let's say, who is the founder? Let's say I want to ask, who is the founder? Let's see if it can pull it out. It's going to take a while because it's going through it. And like I said, today it's a little slow. There you go. The founder of Growth School is Vaibhav Sisinti. It was able to answer the question I want. If I go to a new question, new chat, right? And I ask the same question saying, who is the founder of Growth School? You see this? It doesn't have any idea who the founder is because it doesn't have the information. But here it was able to answer because this blog article that we just posted inside of Growth School maybe has that info, right? So you can ask any follow-up questions that you might have by just simply pasting that piece of content inside of this. Now, here is the crazy bit, right? Like ChatGPT or OpenAI has slowly started to roll out GPT-4 features, right? And it has a new feature right now saying browse with Bing. What this feature could do for you, if I select this, only this is for Plus users, guys, by the way, so far, and you have to enable this from the backend, and not everybody has access to it yet. But because we are Growth School, we try to give you the most cutting edge information so that you can leverage them when it comes live for your Plus account, right? If I ask the same question right now, saying, I go back and I say, who is the founder of Growth School? There's a good chance it might be able to pull it off because it has access to the internet right now. You can see it says browsing the web. I'm so sorry. If I open this, it is literally telling me what it is saying. It's saying searching Bing for Growth School founder, reading content, viewing, browsing, and it was able to answer. The founder of Growth School is Vaibhav Sisinti. The access of internet, because ChatGPT is powered by Bing search, which is a competitor of Google search, it is able to answer questions all of a sudden, even by searching for the internet. But for this, you need the paid version. And if you don't want to pay for the paid version of this, there is one more tool that you can use, and that is called as Bard. Google Bard is a competitor of ChatGPT. Now, is it as good as ChatGPT? Not yet, but it is free. So you can play with it. And this has access to internet as well. For example, if I go ahead and ask the same question, who is the founder of Growth School? For the free version of Bard, it should be ideally be able to answer this question. And this is powered by Google search and not Bing search. And you can see this, it gave me a lot more information. The founder of Growth School is Vaibhav Sisinti. He's a growth hacker, da, 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 da. It also gave the backstory about it and all this for free. How crazy is that? Again, there's one more thing as well, which is called as Bing Chat, which also has access to internet and is powered by ChatGPT in the backend. But we're going to talk about this slightly later, right? But because of this, something cool can happen. Because it has the power of this, with Bard, I don't even have to copy paste the content. Let me just quickly refresh. So it goes away. I can just say this, right? I'm going to just paste the link of the URL. Again, I'm not 100% sure if this will work or not. This time I didn't copy and paste the content. I'm going to just paste the article and I'm going to just add this line in the beginning. Okay, so just let's copy this just for to be sure. And I'm going to paste this. And that's what I say. Summarize this for me in 5 points and tell me what are your thoughts about scope of growth school. And this time I did copy paste, but I actually shared link of the URL, just like we did for ChatGPT there. And there you go. It was able to go to this article and do the whole job that we wanted to do without even copy pasting it. Just gave it the URL and Bard was able to do it. And you can do something similar with ChatGPT as well. If you have the paid version, that is, if you go to chat, if you have the paid version, GPT-4, browse with Bing, and ask the same thing by giving a link rather than the copy paste of the text. And in a lot of cases, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, because it's still very buggy, frankly. And there you go. You can see browsing the web, clicking on the link, and it clicked on this link, and now it is thinking. It is also telling you what it is doing in the backend. Obviously, Google Bard so far is much more faster, but ChatGPT's answers are much better. You can see it is still thinking. It is going through the article, working really hard to go through the article. Let's give it some time and see if it is able to pull it off. And there you go. It is still reading the content and it says finish browsing. And look at this, the 5 key point summary of the article. Guys, do you think this is insane? I don't know how many of you knew about this, but if you think this is insane, drop a insane in the chat. Now, all of a sudden, we can just share the link and it is able to do a lot of stuff. And you can also use Google Bard and everything around it. How cool is this? Awesome. Yeah, it is subject to plagiarism, so you cannot just copy paste it. So there you go. It goes on to write. So I'm going to just stop it, but you get the idea. So it can summarize anything like pro. Moving on, it can help you write stunning cold messages, saving you tons and tons of hours, right? So how do you write this? Let's say this is what we will write. Let's say you want to write a cold email to the founder of Growth School asking for a job. Okay, so let's say I go to ChatGPT, the free version. I'm going to paste the question that I have. I'm going to click on the enter button. Oh, did I just send a blank space? Looks like I did. I'm going to do this again. Copy. And I don't think this is the best prompt, but just for speed, we're going to do this. I'm saying write a cold email to the founder of Growth School asking for a job. And here it comes. It says passionate marketer seeking growth opportunities at Growth School. Dear founder's name, I hope this email finds you well. My name is X. I'm reaching you out to you with great enthusiasm and work for the work that you're doing at Growth School. I'm a learner and marketer. I've been following companies' growth and impact and industry. Allow me to introduce myself. It has an introduction. What sets me apart is about them. And in my research about Growth School, I've been truly inspired by companies' commitment to empowering individuals and organizations through education mentorship. I strongly resonate with Growth School mission. Here are a few reasons I believe I would be a great fit. Well, it is a good email. I have to say it is a good email, but it is not personalized. Right? It is making up stuff about Growth School. I clearly, if I read this email as a founder, I know for a fact this person has done zero research. But I got a great email for sure. Do you think it'll be very cool if we can get AI to do even the research for us? That is, who is the founder name? Read about Growth School and write an email which is super personalized, because we all know personalized emails will get higher results. Do you guys want to see it on how we can super personalize these emails? Drop a yes in the chat. All right. And for that, we will use something called as Bing. Okay, my friends, what you're looking at right now is basically the Microsoft Edge browser. Okay, Microsoft Edge browser is basically having a feature called as Bing Chat. So once you download Microsoft Edge, which is a Chrome's competition, if you go to bing.com, let me go to bing.com. You will see an option called as chat here. In fact, this is only available on Microsoft Edge. So you have to download this browser. Once you do that, here is a very similar version of ChatGPT. It has 3 different styles: more creative, more balanced, and more precise. Now, let me ask the same question to Bing Chat. Okay, I'm going to say, write a personalized cold email to the founder of Growth School asking for a job. I'm going to click on send and let's see what it does for us right now. You see, it has started to search for Growth School founder. So it's doing the research about me. And it comes up with an email. I can help Growth School grow faster. Look at that. Hi, Web Hub. So it did the research about me and it is writing, I'm a huge fan of Growth School and the courses you offer. In the last email by ChatGPT, we didn't even see a hint of this, right? You can see this. This is crazy, guys. LinkedIn, and it says, I've taken your LinkedIn course and learned a lot from it. So it even knows that I have a course on LinkedIn. I'm writing to you because I'm looking for a job in growth marketing and I think I'm a great fit. I have 3 years of experience, Some results have achieved. I'm impressed how you have grown Growth School from the idea to raising $5 million in funding by partnering with top 1% instructors, and I would love to part of your journey and help you to scale even faster. Guys, did this just save you easily 2 to 3 hours of research about the company and the founder? Yes or no? Did this save you easily 2 to 3 hours of your research time? We can make this even more powerful. Let's say I'm going to add one more line to this. Okay. That's a great question. I'm going to get to that. A good cold email will not get a job. A good cold email will get an attention. If I see an email like this, will I reply? Very, very high chance of me replying, right? Because it's very personalized. I know that this person has done some research. Now, let's make this even better. Okay. What I'm going to say is, rewrite talking about the recent social media posts of the founder. Now, I'm going to make it even more personalized by saying, hey, great email, but please rewrite it by reading the recent social media posts of the founder. Let's see what it comes up with. You can see it is a little slow today. Overall, everything is a little slow, and I started to search for Web Hubs in these social media posts. So it's going and searching for my social media posts. Let's see if it can do even a better job. I can help you grow Growth School faster with AI. Okay. I'm a huge fan of Growth School and courses you offer. I've taken your LinkedIn course and learned a lot from it. I'm writing this to you because I'm looking for a job in growth marketing. I think I can add a lot of value. In over past 3 years, I've experienced all of this, and it is writing about, like all the things the person has done. Again, it talks about impressed by your Growth School from an idea to raising $5 million. I have some ideas. Look at that. This is crazy. I have been following your Twitter posts and I'm amazed by how you showcase different AI tools like KI, Polyspeak, DMOR AI. I wrote a thread recently about tools of AI. I think these tools can be very helpful for growth marketing, and I would like to learn a lot from you. Now, AI has the idea of my social media posts as well. It's able to research and write a super personalized cold email. Guys, do you think this is 100x? This should easily take you 1 to 2 hours of research time. Drop 100x if you think this is, and somebody writes me an email like this, it will definitely get my attention. And now you know how you can write such personalized email. How crazy is this? Now, Bard has not got to a point where it can do such phenomenal job yet, but I'm sure it will get to that point really, really soon. Now, here is the beauty, right? It took us like 2 minutes to write an email, right? And that to a personalized email, something that could take like an hour for us to write. But the real magic comes in when I can tell you that you can do this for hundreds of companies and write personalized emails at scale at hundreds of them and send them emails all automated as well, right? AI can do all this job for you, where not just it is rewriting the emails for you, but also the fact that is able to find the person's email, send them an email, and everything around it very, very personalized. And that is truly called as AI automation, and it can be done without writing a single line of code as well. Now, I'm not going to go deep into it. It needs tools like Zapier, Octopus, and connecting it with multiple webhooks, which is very, very simple, but it'll take me 2 to 3 hours to teach that. I definitely cover all of them in the intensive program, but this is where the power is unleashed when you automate things, right? With that being said, I want to jump into a quick break of 5 minutes, right? But before we go into the break, After we come back, we'll do some crazy things with audio, video after we come back, and also go through 5 mind-blowing and mind-bending AI tools as well, right? So we're going to take a quick 5-minute break as we come back, as we go on into the break. But guys, I want some help from you guys, right? Do you guys want me to unlock a few cool things, a few more cool things, a few more cool hacks today? Do you want me to do that? Some really advanced stuff that have come in recently. All right, I'm going to do that for you. But like always, I need something in return as a help. Are you guys willing to do a small help for us? Okay, this is what it is. Okay, we have recently launched a bunch of social media ads. And also there are a lot of places where we have people could write reviews to us for. If you've been enjoying the workshop so far and you believe that we will do a good job for the rest of the workshop as well, because there's some insane things coming your way very, very soon. We will share a few links with you. Write 2-3 lines about how your experience been so far and just paste the same thing in every link, right? I don't want you to make up a review just like I told before. Do something which is fair and frank. This is our way of getting, or for other people who don't know about it, to get to know about us, right? So you can just write one and just copy paste it everywhere else, right? That will really, really help. And please do this if you think we are adding value to you. If you don't want to do it, that's fine as well. If you're getting at least like 200 comments on this or 200 hits on each of them, I will unlock, irrespective, positive, negative, whatever is your fair review, we will unlock the next set of hacks for you as I come back from the break. So meanwhile, let's take a quick 5-minute break. And as we come back to this, we'll all be done. By the way, guys, the links have been shared on your WhatsApp groups and also in the chat right here. Go back, come back in on time. Don't be late because I'm not gonna wait for you, right? With that being said, I'm gonna play some music so that you'll have some fun as well. So I'll come back soon, guys.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she is waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Now I know that I'm not all that you got. I guess that I just thought maybe we could find new ways to fall apart. But our friends are back, so let's raise a toast. 'Cause I found someone to carry me home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. door closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight.
Sist nås vi av nyheten att det svenska succébandet Swedish House Mafia lägger ner. Medlemmarna som arbetat tillsammans sedan 2005.
There was a time I used to look into my father's eyes. In a happy home, I was a king, I had a golden throne.
All right. I hope all of us are back from our little break. Drop a boom in the chat if you guys are back from our little break. Boom, boom, boom in the chat. By the way, guys, like I told you, this is the first thing I want to show. It stopped working. So I'm going to do a quick try again during the break. Will AI take jobs is the question that I wanted to ask this meta-human, I would say. And let us see what it comes up with.
Hello, Vaibhav. That's a great question. While it's true that AI has the potential to automate certain tasks and jobs, it's also important to remember that AI will create new jobs and opportunities as well. AI can assist workers in their tasks and make their jobs easier and more efficient. Additionally, the development and implementation of AI technology
Guys, if you think this is
skilled
crazy,
professionals in
drop a
fields
comment
such as
crazy
data
in the chat.
science, software engineering, and machine learning. So, while AI may change the job market, it won't necessarily take away all jobs. Does that answer your question?
Crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. This is 2 years old software, guys. This is a 2-year-old software. This is not even new. Imagine what it can do in the future. You won't believe if I say this, that there are tools which are like AI bots like this, with which you can do video calls and speak to them in a video call. And they are bots on the other side. It's all coming. The world is changing thanks to AI, I guess. Now, with all that being said, want to take it a notch up. We have done a lot of them. I'm hoping that you're learning new things, right? But should we take it up a notch now? Should we go into some slightly deeper stuff right now? Let's go in the chat. Are you energized? There's a reason why we gave you a break right now. I hope all of you guys are energized right now, because you need to put in more focus than anything. Guys, I will share the links of all these tools towards the end. In the next 24 hours, you will get a link. You'll get an email with all the tools. So don't worry. I don't want to give any links right now. Right? With that being said, let's go. Now, let's take it to steroids. The first one that I want to do is a workflow to apply for jobs like a pro. How many of you people are here who would love to get some help from AI to apply for jobs like pro? Anyone here? Any job seekers out there? For all the founders and people who are hiring, watch out, because a lot of people in this call are going to do this exact process and going to blow your mind as well. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do some extensive research with this just now. And the workflow that I call this is called as a workflow for jobs like crazy. So the first prompt that I put into this is, let me quickly open ChatGPT. There you go. And I'm going to put this prompt. Okay. I'm sorry, this is not the prompt. There you go. Yeah. You're an expert in marketing. This is a word that you can change based on the job role that you have. If you're a developer, you can put developer there. If you're a product person, you can put product there. I would like you to review this CV and generate a 400-character summary that brings the most impressive parts of the resume. So first thing that I'm going to do, it's a 4-step process, guys. The first step that I'm going to do here is I'm going to give it my resume and ask it to analyze it for me. Now, sadly, I don't have a resume handy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just download my LinkedIn profile and call it my resume. Right? So let me quickly open my LinkedIn. Click on more, click on save to PDF. So it will just download my whole LinkedIn as my PDF, as a PDF. So I'm going to just do a full copy of this. It's too big. It's too big, but still it's okay. Right. And I'm going to copy. I hope it is copied. It's making a sound. No, it didn't. All right. I hope it copied this time. Yes, it did. You see, I just copied the bunch of text that was on the PDF and I just pasted here hoping that saying that it's my resume. And the first thing that I'm asking it to do is saying you're an expert in marketing. Review my CV and generate a 400-word summary that highlights the most impressive parts of the resume. Why did I say marketing? Because my resume is very marketing driven because I'm a marketer to start with, right? So I'm going to click on hit enter and let's see what it comes up with. There you can see that started to write. Vaibhav is an impressive marketing professional and growth hacker. As CEO and founder of Growth School, he has launched successful courses on growth hacking. He has helped Klook to grow. He has also worked for Uber and led marketing efforts to increase brand visibility. Vaibhav is sought after speaker and a consultant in industry. So it went through the whole resume and was able to give me this summary. Now it is important for me to have this because using this, I can do a lot of stuff. We did something similar with a blog article as well, right? So using this, we can do a lot of stuff. First thing I want to do is I want to change my LinkedIn description, let's say. So I can ask it using the summary or let's say using the resume, generate a LinkedIn summary to improve my visibility and help me get a job. So I'm doing literally LinkedIn optimization using this. There you go. It comes up with a very nice summary. Wow. Hi, I'm Vaibhav Sisindi, a growth hacker marketing expert, passionate about driving exponential growth for business with strong entrepreneurial spirit. I've successfully founded Growth School. I've grown Klook. I've made significant impact. Damn, this is actually pretty good. This is actually pretty good. In fact, it is so good that I'm going to right away update this. Can I do it better? 100%. There are no two ways around it, but I can pretty much go ahead and just update my LinkedIn because my description is actually outdated. My LinkedIn description is actually outdated. So I'm going to just do this. It's crazy how good this is. Save. Done. My LinkedIn description is now updated. Now, but this is not what I want to write, right? I want to do it a little better job, right? That is, let's say I want to apply for a lot of jobs. Guys, every time I'm looking on the other side, I'm trying to copy the prompts so that I don't have to write it and save time. So next thing that I want this AI model to do for me, now that it knows everything about me, is the fact that let's say there are a lot of jobs out there. Okay. Let's say I want to apply for a job. So I'm going to say, let's say I want to apply for a marketing director position. Okay. Searching for that. I'm going to go to jobs. And let's say there are all these roles that are open. Okay. Let's say I want to apply for this role, which is associate director sales. Not really. Let's pick up anything. There you go. Director of sales and marketing at Ritz-Carlton, right? Let's say I want to apply for this job. For me to apply for this job, there are a few things that I have to do. One is that go through the job description. Two is that write a cover letter, which is, customized for this job description, or else there's a very low chance of me getting an interview call, right? So I have to write a resume and cover letter, which will resonate with the job description. And also try to analyze what are the things that I need to learn before I actually get an interview call. Or before I get into an interview. The first thing I will make it do is this. I'm going to write a prompt. As my career advisor, I would like you to reword the CV I've just given you. Please tailor it for the following job advertisement to maximize the chance of getting an interview. Include any keywords mentioned in the job post. Now, this is important. The reason why I have inserted this is because there is something called as ATS, right? That system is basically AI system. A lot of times you must have applied for a lot of jobs, but you don't get a call back because the AI system in the middle rejects your profile. The reason the keywords that they were looking for is not part of your resume. So I'm saying, make my resume part of the structure, organize the structure, summary, and experience in a method you deem best for the desired outcomes, advertisement. So all I have to do right now is copy this job description from top to bottom. Okay. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to just paste the job description right here. So I'm saying, hey, AI, you know my resume. Now here's the job description. Now rewrite my resume. Let's see what it comes up with. It also does come up with a LinkedIn summary, right? And I think it is a little off. I don't know why. So I'm going to make the prompt a little more clearer, right? It says, as a career advisor, I would like to reword my CV. So I'm going to just call it reword my resume I have just given you. Okay, let's see if this fixes the problem, because it thought I'm asking about the LinkedIn post for some reason. And guys, this is going to happen more and more as you're trying to do stuff. That's going to make mistakes. Let's see if it understood. It still comes up with a LinkedIn summary for some reason. And I don't know why. Did I mention LinkedIn summary anywhere? Okay, I haven't. So I'm going to just redo this once again and see if something is wrong, or if not, I have to redo the whole stuff again, right? As my career advisor, I would like you to rewrite the resume I've given you. Please tailor it for the job description. And I'm going to end it again saying that, did you understand? So here I'm reiterating it. Did you understand? I'm going to click on submit and let's see what it says. It still comes up with LinkedIn summary. I think something is off. So in cases like this, right, you just have to do this. Click on the freaking refresh button. That's it. That's all you have to do, and go back on this. Go back on this thread again. You see, it gave me a LinkedIn summary again here. So I'm going to just redo it. Guys, AI is still very, very early. So it's going to screw up in a lot of cases, right? I'm just going to save and submit, and let's see if it comes up with the right one. It still comes up with LinkedIn summary. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to slightly change this. Okay. Because I asked this question, maybe it's getting confused. So I'm going to go back here, click on the edit, and I'm going to remove this question completely. Okay. And I'm going to click on submit this time. Let's see if it can do a better job. And it does this time. It absolutely does. It has started to rewrite all the pointers just for me in the way I wanted. That is exactly what I am talking about, right? This is how you can troubleshoot these problem statements. So I can say, give me full resume. Give me full resume now that it got the understanding, and there you go. It has started to give me my full resume all of a sudden, right? It must have made up a few things, but this is basically your high level resume. It's what it has given. It has gone through the job description. It has gone through your resume and has finally tailored a resume which is relevant for this role that we have given. Guys, do you think this is insane? I hope you're also learning how to troubleshoot this, right? When AI doesn't work for you, you have to start troubleshooting it, right? And all of a sudden we were able to get a really powerful resume, right? Do you want to take this to the next level? Drop a boom in the chat. I'm going to show you something that will blow your mind. Okay, let's take it to the next level right now. Okay. And this is what I'll say. I would like you to create a table with 3 columns. The first column, experience required. List any desired experience in the job interview that CV doesn't show. In the second column, improvement. Write suggestions as how I will be able to acquire the particular skill with no previous knowledge. In the third column, priority. So I'm basically saying, go through my resume, go through the job description, and tell me where I can do better. That's basically what I'm asking it to do. So let's see if it is able to do the job for us. Look at that, guys. It is going through my resume and it's telling me what all things I don't have in my resume and what are the things that I should pick up. You can see the job role has something called as marketing budget management, which I don't have on my resume. And it says, how can I improve it? Take an online course, attend workshops on budgeting and financial management in marketing. Next is federal regulations. This is something that I need to understand. Sales and marketing, this is something I have to understand. Customer satisfaction, also something that I don't have as a skill on my resume, and this role needs it. So it's saying these are all the things that you need to level up. And based on the priority, whatever has the highest priority, it's right there so that you can learn and be much well prepared as you're going into your job role. Do you think this is super duper cool? Drop a comment cool in the chat if you think what you just saw is super duper cool. We didn't only get our resume vetted by AI, we got a resume rewritten. You can, in the same way, you can get a cover letter as well. And on top of that, we were able to get a nice little table for where we should improve before the actual programs or before the actual interview happens. How crazy is this? In fact, to be very, very frank, right, it can get even crazier than this, where, you can literally automate whole of this workflow where you can just give it saying that, hey, these are 100 jobs that I want to apply for. You give it a link, you say, can you write the cover letters and resumes for me? It needs you to have some automation skills and AI skills. You don't have to be a developer. Like I said, there are AI workflows that you can build up. It'll take an hour or two to teach you guys that, but you can automate all of this and you can do this at scale, right? Not one after another. So essentially something that will take you maybe 20 hours can be done in 10 minutes or 15 minutes. This is something that I cover in the extensive programs, but it's very hard for us to cover all of this. But the reason I'm saying this is because so that you start at this point, go out and research if you want and build up the rest of the skills, because AI is incredibly powerful. Right now, how many of you would want to see this on how I can write a landing page without knowing how to code? By the way, I'm not a developer, I'm a marketer, but I can build a landing page in like 5 minutes. Obviously, not the best looking landing page, but do you guys want me to build a very nice landing page in like 5 minutes? Decent landing page in 5 minutes without writing a single line of code. I will write all the code using ChatGPT. Yes, all right. All the non-techies out there, get excited because AI is here to help you, right? I'm one of those people who always wanted to write code, but was never good at it. But now I can. So let me quickly show you how it's going to look like. I'm going to use a tool called as brackets. Okay, I'm going to use Phoenix now. Okay, Phoenix is basically a IDE where you can copy paste code and you will be able to see how the website looks like. Okay, so this is what I want to quickly do. And before I started this session, right, I wrote this actually. This is how the landing page looks like. It took me 15 minutes to do it, right? It's a very simple landing page. Of course, you spend more time, you can get much better at it. And you can see it has written a lot of code. There are around 500 lines of code and 100% of this was written using AI. And I'll show you how I did it in 5 minutes right now. Okay, so I've already done the hard work of writing the prompt here, and I will share all the prompts with you any which ways towards the end. I mean, over email, so don't worry. So this is what I asked ChatGPT for. I said, you're an expert web developer who specializes in HTML5 and CSS. Write code for a website with HTML and inline CSS for a simple mobile website for ChatGPT workshop, which is called ChatGPT 101 workshop. This website could have a form in the top asking for name, email ID, phone number, and a big animated submit button in green color. I want all of them to be in a box, black. So I'm literally explaining how I want the website in simple text. I'm saying I want a section which has the title ChatGPT 101 workshop and the text below saying become 100x professional by learning how to use ChatGPT. I'm also saying add 3 sections below this form, and I'm saying who is this workshop for? What will you learn in this workshop? Big call to action. And I said font that I want you to use is Roboto. So I'm literally writing text based on what I want as a website. I'm going to click on send button, and you can see this. It has started to write code right away. And look at the speed it is writing code at. When I see this, it blows my mind. You can see this, it wrote code, but it stopped here. I don't think the code is over because it usually ends saying that I'm done. That basically means, I told you, there's a limit of number of words ChatGPT can write, and it hit the limit just now. That is about 2,500 words. So all I have to do is I'm going to say continue. Sometimes it works, and you can see it has started to write the rest of it all of a sudden, but it is broken. So all I have to do is when I said continue, it started to rewrite it right here, right? So all I have to do is copy paste the whole code. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to index.html, delete all of the code that was written, right? And when I click on this refresh button, you'll see the website preview is gone. I come here, copy this code, come here, paste it. Okay. I'm going to come back again, and I'm going to copy all of this code right now. Paste it again, go back to the bottom, paste it again. And I'm going to just do copy paste. That's all I do. That's all I'm good at as well. Yeah, because that's all code that I can write. I'm an absolute script kiddie, and there is some code here as well. I'm going to copy everything that there is. Right. And that's it. I'm going to click on this refresh button and see what has ChatGPT written. God damn, guys, don't you think this is crazy? This took us 2 minutes, and this whole thing was written by AI. The whole code for the website that you see on the right side is written by AI. How crazy is this? 2 minutes. Now I can follow up saying, change the design, add this style, and it'll keep giving me code, which I can keep writing it. 3 minutes, guys. That's it. One prompt, 3 minutes later, this is where we stand. In fact, I read the prompt slightly better right? It all depends on what you write. So let's see, I rewrote this prompt and let us quickly see what kind of results we get here. So I'm going to click on new chat. Same thing, I wrote it slightly better. Let's see what it comes up with. There you see, it has started to write code again, like a machine. It is a machine. So, and it's writing more code, going on and on, and it stops. I'm going to write again, continue where you left. And ChatGPT will be like, oh, yes, of course. And there you go. It has started to rewrite now, this time inside the code block. As it's writing, I'm going to just quickly copy the code here, go to index.html, paste this, and I'm going to come back here. Again, it has written the full code. I'm going to copy this again and paste it towards the end. And let's see the same thing, guys. You can see it is the same task. I wrote it slightly better this time, right? And see if the design is any better. Look at that. Look at that. Do you think this is much better? Just because my instruction was much more clearer, it gave me a different looking website all of a sudden, right? Of course, if I can keep asking it questions, and I will keep getting some really, really cool answers. Guys, if you're having a good time so far, I would love to see some energy in the chat. Why don't you guys drop a boom? Come on, guys. I want some 1,000 booms coming my way. Bring it on. I want some energy, because the next thing that I'm going to show you is something that most of the people are not even aware of, right? So you guys are a lucky bunch of people who are in here. Awesome. Yes, drop a lot of booms here. That's the energy that is flowing in here. Brilliant. Get ready and get your eyes in the game right now, because it's time to explore the future. These are things that 99% of people don't know about, because these are the features on ChatGPT that are coming up next. So far, ChatGPT was very good with text. You saw it could do code as well. But what if I tell you ChatGPT can be your personal data scientist? How many of you are very, very good with data? And how many of you are not good? Good, not good in the chat. Me, I'm average. Good, not good, average. What are you with data? Worst. What if I tell you after this, everybody will be insanely good with data? Because we will make ChatGPT work for it. You guys ready? Yeah, of course. If you have a degree in data science, of course, you'll be good, right? I'm asking for all the people who are not data scientists or data people, because ChatGPT can be that person for us, right? So I'm going to go back to new chat. Guys, this is a feature that not everybody has yet, right? But I'm going to show you something. We've basically worked with OpenAI directly, testing all the new features, and we have this access. And when I go to GPT-4 on this account, I hope you guys can see my screen. There is something called as code interpreter. Can you see this? I'm very, very, very certain 99.99% of the people don't have access to this yet. But in next 2 to 3 weeks, if you don't have access to it yet, you will start getting access. But you're going to learn something that is right from the future. Okay. Thanks to the good peeps at, like OpenAI, who are good friends of ours, who allowed us to give all these features in advance so that we can teach you all of this. Right. So let's say this is a sheet. Sorry, my bad. Let me pull this in quickly. Let me show you a bunch of data right now. Okay. So this is data of people. I just want to hide the emails. This is data of people who are already part of our crazy premium generative AI community. And we know who they are, what industry they belong, how many work experience we have, what do they want to accomplish from this program, what topic do they want to cover specifically in this program, which city are they from, and their LinkedIn profiles. And we have how many people? We have data of 1,178 people. Now, I want to get very good understanding of who these people are and see if there are any correlation analysis that I can do. For that, I can use ChatGPT instead of me doing it myself if I don't know how to use data. So I'm going to quickly download this as a CSV. I'm going to quickly download this as a CSV. I've downloaded this as a CSV. I don't know if you can see this. There you go. I've downloaded this as a CSV. I'll go back to ChatGPT and I am in the code interpreter mode on. Now, so far, the only way to engage with ChatGPT has been text. The first time you're going to see something else. I'm going to send this Excel file to ChatGPT. That's what is going to happen. I'm going to click on upload file. And I'm going to search for recents. I hope I can find it. No, I can't. So I'm going to quickly open this. Okay, I'm going to search for the file name. Search file name, this Mac. And there you go. I've downloaded this file that I just downloaded right in front of you guys. It is a 391 KB file. And you can see this. All of a sudden, I'm sending ChatGPT not text, but uploading a file. And this is only possible in a code interpreter, which you guys will get access to this very soon. I told you this session will take you to the future. And that's what we are doing right now. I'm going to click on submit button and let's see what happens. You can see it says, great, you've uploaded the CSV file. What do you like me to do with it? It can help you with data analysis, visualization, cleaning, anything else that you might help with. So I'm going to ask a very simple question to it saying, I want to see what all it's capable of. What all analysis can you do with this data? I'm going to ask a very simple question. And you can see this. To determine the types of analysis I can perform, I first need to load the file and its content. So it has started to work, and you can see it has started to write content in Python, right? It has started to write content in Python and it uploads that file into its database. And it says the data appears to be responsive of an onboarding form from a generative AI program. It has timestamp, emails, what do you do, in which industry do you work? And it's also explaining industry in which respondents work, how many years of experience, the respondents' work experience. I didn't even explain what it is. So it is importing all the file, going through the sheet and understanding what all is present in the sheet. And based on that, it is saying, I can perform all these analysis, descriptive analysis, demographics, expectations, topic of interest, visualization, and so on. So because I don't know what I want, I'm going to say, can you run all of them for me? So just to show you the potential of this, right? So I'm asking it to do all these analysis for me based on data. Again, you can see it has started to write code like crazy on Python. I don't understand a bit of what it is writing right now because I don't understand Python. And there you go. It says the basic descriptive analysis of your data set is it contains so many results. 919 of them are unique professionals. Respondents have mentioned working in 169 unique industries. The respondents are from 395 unique cities. So it's going through the data and it's giving me feedback of that. Now it says, now let's look at demographics of the respondents in terms of their professions, work experience, and the cities they come from. For more depth in insights, I'll identify the top 10 most common professions, industry, and cities, and we'll create a distribution of work experience. You see, I'm not doing anything. It is going through the data and it is only imagining what kind of insights it can pull out, and it is writing code. I'm just sitting and clicking on enter button. That's all I'm doing. And there you go. It says, here are the demographics. And look at that, guys. It has started to give me graphs. Guys, if you think this is insane, drop a boom in the chat. Top 10 professions: software engineer, student, founder, entrepreneur, service, product manager, business. Top 10 industries: work in tech, founder, marketing, freelancer, product. Top 10 cities: Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, so on. Work experience: there are a lot of people with more than 10 years of experience. And not just that, it is also giving me insights on everything about it, right? How insanely crazy is this? It doesn't stop there. It says, now let's analyze the text data from what do you want to approach? What do you want to accomplish out of this program? So it's starting to analyze this part of it. What do you want to accomplish from this program? It is going through all of this right now. And I'll provide you insights of respondents, expectations, and insights. And it is saying I'll generate a word cloud. And look at this. It tried to write code and there's some error came in. So it says, apologies for confusion. It appears there's an error on what this is. The error could be due to an incorrect column name. Let's print the column name to ensure we have corrected ones. It writes the code again and it fails. And it says, I apologize for confusion. Earlier, the correct column name is what you want to do with us to cover specifically in this program. Let's create a word cloud with that. You see, it made a mistake. It tried to understand what that mistake is. It wrote code for that, understood its mistake, and now it is trying to write the right code. And it has started to give me a word cloud. What do people want to accomplish out of this program? AI, learn, business, work. Not just that, what topics do you want us to cover specifically? And has given me a word cloud. Guys, word cloud is nothing but the bigger the size of the word means, the more commonly was this word used throughout. And it goes on and gives me all of this. When I just asked one question, that is analyze everything about this file. Do you think this is 1000x now? Drop a comment 1000x in the chat. When I saw this for the first time, it blew my mind. And it is in alpha. Imagine what this can do 3 years later. Everybody today with this tool can be a data scientist. I mean, not exactly a data scientist. Data scientists do a lot of work beyond it. But as an individual, you can get a lot of insights without actually relying on a team. That is the madness of this. Somebody is saying we can't do it right now yet. Yes, 1 month away. Give it a month or two. If you don't have access to this yet, you will get access to this very soon. And it's going to be a reality in a couple of months, very, very soon. Right? That is what I wanted to show on how you can, guys, the ideas are limitless here, right? We have done some crazy stuff. I just uploaded one file now. I uploaded 4 different files and started to analyze the data, and it worked like charm. It was able to go through like hundreds of thousands of rows and was able to analyze everything and give me insights. Something I'm telling you very frankly, we have data analysts in our team, and I used to rely on a lot on them for even small things, because I didn't know how to write Python, or I didn't know how to do all of this complex stuff. So now if I clearly know what I want, I just do it myself in 15 minutes. Now, does this mean data analysts, data scientists, and all of these people won't have a job? 100% they will, right? But the number of people we need for them, number of roles that will be open will slightly come down. And 2 is data analysts and data scientists and data engineers can use tools like this to become 100x better, because they can leave all the dirty work to AI and focus on things that are important. And that is where AI is heading. So we saw text, we saw code, we saw data analysis so far, right? Now, let me jump into something cool. A lot of us thought that ChatGPT is all about talking to ChatGPT, right? That is, I ask some question, ChatGPT comes up with an answer. But very few people, again, have access to this. People who have GPT-4 and plus version will see this, and more people will get access to this, just like the code interpreter, and that is called as plugins. Now, plugins are a very, very, very interesting way for you to use ChatGPT system, but do more things that ChatGPT cannot do, right? There are a lot of other external plugins that you can connect to this to be able to get great answers out of this. And there are a lot of plugins. There's something called as plugin store, right? Where you can install external plugins and power of ChatGPT will become 100x more, right? So let's quickly search for something fun. I'll search for meme. Okay. So all of a sudden, if I install this plugin, right, ChatGPT will become a meme generator for me, right? So I'm going to select the meme generator plugin that I've installed already. And I'm going to ask, create a meme on AI taking away jobs. Okay. It's not funny, guys, but you get the point. Like, let's see what it does. It doesn't work all the time. It is very, very early. That's why most of the people don't have access to it. And you can see using meme generator, it's using that plugin and it has come up with a meme. Let's see how it does. Okay. Guys, do you think this meme is funny? Now ChatGPT is all of a sudden creating memes for us. Right? Let's get into some more serious stuff this time. I wanted to just give you an example so that, we start with some fun, right? There are hundreds of plugins right now, and you can do a lot of things with it. One of them that I really find it cool is, let's say, how many of you hate going through long PDFs to understand and read and everything around it, and I wish AI could have gone through this PDF and told me what it is. 100-page PDF, 200-page PDF is so freaking annoying, right? So let's level us up right here. So there is a plugin called as Chat with PDF or Ask Your PDF. I'm going to select Ask Your PDF for this. The bunch of plugins which can do this right now, and they're all free for now. But again, right, not everybody has access to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this PDF. So this is the PDF that I want to analyze. This is basically like a research paper on code generation by OpenAI. It is a very, very complex paper, and I don't want to like read this paper per se, but I wanted to summarize, right? So I'm going to just say, summarize this PDF for me like I am 5-year-old, because it's a technical PDF and I don't know how to do it. And I'm going to just share the link. Now, this tool should be good enough. It works most of the times, and I've been using this very extensively. It can go into that PDF, read the PDF for you. And you can see the PDF is about a big project by a company called OpenAI. They made a smart computer program called Codex that can write its own code. Now they want to study the Codex effects like jobs, business, and all. They have 6 important areas they have worked at. They also want other researchers to help them. It's like a big school project to understand how smart computer program changes the world. Because I said, explain this in to me like I'm 5-year-old. I can now drop follow-up questions about this PDF. Can you write me 5 top pointers that I need to know? Let's see if it can come up with. Again, it will go through the PDF. You can see Ask Your PDF. This plugin is going through the PDF and it is trying to answer us questions again. And there you go. It says, sure, here are the top 5 pointers you need to know from the PDF. Productivity. Research will look into how Codex affects productivity, employment, skill development. Guys, I'm using an OpenAI document. You can upload your book. If you have a PDF book that you have, you can just upload that book here and start testing it out and start asking questions inside the book. Let's say you read some book sometime back and you really liked about something, but you're not able to know which paper or which page was that in. Just upload this and ask a question saying that, hey, I remember reading something about this topic, but I'm not able to find it in the book. Can you quickly summarize me about the same? Then AI will go to the PDF and summarize everything for you right there. Guys, do you think this is powerful? Don't you think this takes the power of ChatGPT 10x higher? Don't you think things like this will take the power of ChatGPT 10x higher? How crazy is this? Do you want to see one more example? Do you want to see one more example? Yes. Guys, just wanted to quickly check. From a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you learning today? From a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you learning today? Somebody saying Chitti the robo. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm glad you guys are having good time. I'm sorry if I'm scaring you. For all the people who didn't like it so much, I'm doing my best that I can. But thank you so much. With that being said, let's do something cool now. Let's do something fun. Okay. So far, every example that we touched based on, here we looked at one plugin. What if I tell you, you can work with more than one plugin at once? That is maximum of 3. So let's say I want AI to plan my next vacation. Okay, so I'm going to enable a few of the plugins. I'm going to enable Expedia, which can help me to book flights. I'm going to go to plugin store and I'm going to search for Klook, which is my last company that I worked with. I was heading Klook's business for India and Middle East. So Klook is a very cool website, which can show me tickets of all the places as well. So I've installed both the plugins. I'm going to ask a question. What countries can I travel from India visa free and also has the least expensive flights? I'm asking this to ChatGPT. Tell me the visa free countries and the least expensive flights to these places. It says, I don't have, as I'm AI, I don't have real-time stuff, but recommend checking latest visa free stuff. But I think it should be able to come up with something. Okay, it doesn't do a good job for me here. So let's say I'm going to make it cheaper. Okay, which countries can I travel from India visa free based on your knowledge. Basically, it's saying I don't have the updated information, right? So let's see if this works. You can see now it has given me a list of countries that I can travel without a visa, right? So if I want to travel really fast, I can pick up any of these countries. So ChatGPT is helping me to do that. Let's say I want to go to, let's say Thailand. I want to go to Thailand and have some good time there for a quick vacation. Now I want to know what is the price of the flights. So I'm going to just say, what are the, or show me some cheapest flights from Bengaluru, where I'm there, to Thailand. And that's all I ask. I'm asking for it to do my job. I'm saying, show me some cheapest flights from Bangalore to Thailand. That's it. That's all I ask. Now, obviously, it goes into Expedia right now, because Expedia is a website where you can book flights and hotels and everything, right? So it goes into Expedia right now, and it has started to look for flights for me. If I open this, it's gonna, it is basically pushing in some request to Expedia. If it works out, it'll give me an answer. Again, like I said, it's very, very early. So it doesn't give it's always not bang on pretty much per se. It is still taking time. I think the AI is not very fast today, so we have to give it some time. If it doesn't work, we have to try again, because that's what early AI is all about, right? And if this plugin doesn't work, I can always try a different plugin as well. So I'm going to click on refresh now. Okay, I'm going to probably try a different plugin this time. Okay, what plugin can I try? Let's give it a try once again for Expedia. If it doesn't work, we can try a different plugin as well. Show me some cheapest flight from Bengaluru to Thailand. Come on, AI, bring it on. There you go. It says going into Expedia again. Fingers crossed. If it doesn't work, sorry guys, we'll move on, but you get the idea. Used Expedia, and this time it worked out. And there you go. Sure, I found some flights for you to Bangalore to Thailand. These flights are scheduled for a month from now, over a 3-day range. If you have specific dates in mind, feel free to tell me. I didn't give it specific dates because I wanted the cheapest flight, right? And you can see $146, which is 10,000 rupees to and fro from Thailand. That is cheap. And you can see AirAsia, Thai AirAsia, and you're getting all the flights about this. And I can open any of the link. If I just click on this, right? Or the links are right here. If I just click on them, it will open the Expedia site for me where I can directly book this, right? I don't want it. I can also say, can you help me book some top things to do in Thailand using Klook? So I'm like, I don't have the patience to research. I just want to chat. I want the top things to do in Thailand using Klook, because I know Klook has the highest stuff, and you can see it has started to write the API call there. And very soon it should be giving us a result if it is not slow as well. Let us see what it comes up with. It's taking a while. It's taking a while. Again, the same story, right? It's absolutely the same story. This time, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say this. Maybe Klook is taking time. I'm going to just say, can you show me some top things? This time it's using Expedia. So let's see if Expedia works. Again, guys, all of this is in early stages. That's exactly why not everybody has access to all of this stuff, right? So let's see if it pulls in this time. If not, we're just going to move on, but you get the idea. By the time this goes live, you will be able to play with it. It says used Expedia, and it says, I'm sorry, but I could not find specific activities in Thailand this moment. However, Thailand, so it is not able to do its job. So it's saying, I'm sorry, but ideally, I'm sure in a month from now, we should be able to get to a point where it can book the whole damn thing for us, right? And that was plugins, guys, something that is brand new into AI and ChatGPT. Now, imagine future, right? In the future, it's just us saying something and AI will do everything for us. That is where we live in. So it's all about asking the right question. Now, I'm going to show you a very cool tool right now. It's called feedly.com. You see, a lot of people ask me, Vaibhav, how do you stay up to date with your content when it comes to all this AI stuff? Because it's moving so fast. How do you stay on top of it? There's so many articles coming your way. It's very, very hard to keep on top of it. I use a tool like Feedly. Now, Feedly is actually pretty cool. Now, what it does is you can set up a keyword and it uses AI. So I've set up a keyword on Feedly called as ChatGPT. Once I do that, every time there's a new article on ChatGPT anywhere on the internet, it will show me. You can see 1 hour back, there was a new article saying ChatGPT, the sizzling sensation in tech world. And then you can see, do you know ChatGPT has a temperature mode? And then it says first steps using LangChain and chat. Everything around ChatGPT that comes in, I can see them in a feed right here. So all I have to do is every time I have some time, I just have to come to Feedly to check these things out. Right? So it's actually pretty cool. This is how I stay on top of my game so that I don't miss out on anything that happens about it. But wait, when I say this, do you guys want to see something that I do beyond this? I actually set up an automation for this. Do you guys want to quickly see how it looks? Yes. See, I'm going to be very, very frank. Okay. Feedly is amazing, but I really don't have the time. I really don't have the time to open this. I keep forgetting because I don't have top of my mind saying that, oh, I have to open Feedly to check out the new ones. So what did I do? I made AI to do the work for me. I realized I'm most active on Slack, right? Because I'm a founder, everything runs on Slack. So I said, if there is a way AI can go through these articles, summarize them for me, and tell me if this article is good or not, and give me like a virality score, right? And give me a link as well. And if it lands directly on my Slack, I'm active there. So there is no chance I'm going to miss out on any new ideas that comes in. So I set up an automation into my Slack. I'm going to quickly show you this. Maybe I should have thought about this before, but again, there you go. Have fun. So I have made AI to automate this for me. Okay. In and out. I don't know why it doesn't show up. Okay, so this is how it looks, guys. You can see this right here. Right, you can see this right here where it says idea bot. This is the channel that I've created. And you can see like when in some time back, let's say about 8 p.m. ish, unleash the power of ChatGPT, the future of AI chatbots. The topic came in. I have written a prompt using automation where it also checks what is the probability of this topic going viral so that I can decide if I should create a piece of content about this on my LinkedIn or anywhere. It also summarizes the whole article for me and also gives me a link to the article. So basically what I've done here is I've automated Feedly. Every time there's a new article that comes on Feedly, the article is automatically summarized by ChatGPT. It also analyzes if this article has the potential to go viral and sends that information to me on Slack. That way, I don't miss out on anything new that comes up because I might forget going to Feedly, but I'll not forget going to my Slack. I do this using a couple of RSS feed tools, using a tool called Zapier, and using all the API connects. Again, it's the beauty of AI comes in when it can do the job for you in parallel when you don't have to do it, right? It's automation plus AI is where you become 100x version of yourself. Obviously, for me to teach you all this stuff, it was going to take a lot of time, but I thought I wanted to quickly show you. Do you think that is cool? Do you think that is cool on how we are using AI to literally save us hours and hours of time? Drop a comment cool in the chat, maybe. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Brilliant. Yes, Feedly has a free version, but I use the paid version here. But again, going on. Guys, so far we dabbled around text, but generative AI is not just about generating text or code. AI can generate a lot of things. It can do text to text that you just saw. It can do text to image. It can do text to video. It can do image to text, and it can also do video to text. There are a lot of tools like that. There's Stability.ai, there's Runway ML, there's DALL-E, and a lot of other tools, right? Now, do you want to explore something insane? Now we have done a lot of tech stuff. Do you want to do something with image, video, and audio? Are you guys ready to see some magic? I want 1,000 booms in the chat if you want me to show you this. 1,000 booms in the chat, guys. I want full energy, because what you're going to see right now, if your minds are still not blown, it will be blown right now. All right, let's make this happen. Let's make this happen right now. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to use AI to do some magic with audio, video, and everything around it in the next module. First, I'm going to write a rap song and make it sound like Snoop Dogg. Do you guys want to see this? Do you guys want to see this? Do you guys want me to create a rap song in front of you in 5 minutes? Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to ChatGPT. I'm going to close everything else. And I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Hopefully it works. It's a little slow today, right? I'm going to go and ask ChatGPT saying that, hey, write me a rap song. That's basically what I'm going to ask it. There you go. Write a rap song like Snoop Dogg, because I wanted to rap like Snoop Dogg on the topic of how degrees are becoming. I'm sure Snoop Dogg is never going to write on this topic or rap on this topic. Irrelevant, and skills is what matters. So ask people to focus on skills over certificates. Okay. Again, this is what we believe in Growth School, but I want Snoop Dogg to write a rap on this. And there you go. It has started to write like magic. You'll listen up. I got a message to deliver. About the topic that making a society shiver. Degrees ain't everything. Let me make it clear. It's all about skills. Don't let the fact disappear. Wow. Do you think this is not bad, right? This is a pretty good rap. If you think this is good, drop a comment. Wow, or good, or great in the chat. Back in the day, they said get that degree, but times have changed. It's a different discipline. But you can study for years and rack up the debt. But if you lack skills, you are still a safe bet. God damn it. Insane, right? Insane. Now, do you guys want me to make Snoop Dogg sing this rap for you? I'm not great a singer, but do you want us to make Snoop Dogg sing this right now? Boom in the chat, we'll make that happen. Boom in the chat and we will make that happen. I'm not going to get the whole thing done. I'm going to pick up a small bit. Okay. Let's do it. It's going to be super fun, right? Yeah, I mean, Snoop Dogg is one example that I think of. And for this, we're going to go to a very cool tool called as UberDuck, right? I'll share links of all these tools with you so you don't have to worry about it, right? I'll go to home and there is something called as text to speech. I'm going to select that. Once I do that, there is a voice that I can select. I'm going to make it Snoop Dogg. Where are you, my friend Snoopy? There you go, Snoop Dogg. He's a rapper, Snoop Dogg. And I'm going to paste the text that I just copied, right? I'm going to obviously have to delete this, all these nonsense that is there. For example, it says chorus. I'm going to delete this. Is there anything else like that? There is a verse too. Okay, anyways, screw it. I've entered the rap into this AI model. I'm going to click on synthesize. Now, what this model is doing is it already has listened to every song of Snoop Dogg before. So it knows how Snoop Dogg sounds. Now, the model will deliver an audio exactly like Snoop Dogg, or it'll try to do it. You tell me if that is fair or not. I'm going to play it right now.
Yo, listen up. I got a message to deliver. About a topic chess making no so.
What do you guys think, guys? Drop a boom.
Everything. Let me make it clear.
Insane.
It's all about skills. Don't let that fact disappear. Back in the day, they say get that degree, but times ain't changing.
All right. Should we actually make a song? Should we add some music and actually make a song right now? Yes. Yes. Let's do it. Let us do it. Okay. So what I've done is I've actually already downloaded audio for that. Okay, there you go. I have Audacity. This is a free tool where you can make music basically, right? So let me first download this. I'm going to click on actions and I'm going to click on download. There you go. I have the music downloaded. So I'm going to just upload this into Audacity. Just drag and drop into this. And there you go. The Snoop Dogg's song is here. Just listen. Okay, it's working. Now it's time to add some music. Obviously, guys, there's a lot of music, free music sites that are available. I have already downloaded one. Let me try to pull that out quickly for you guys. Okay, not able to find it. Give me a second. Let me quickly pull that music that I downloaded. Where is it? Where is it? There you go. Found it. Found it. Okay, there was this site called as Pixel Bay. That's a site where I could download, where you could download free music, and that's the site that I used here. Right? It's called Pixar Bay, if I'm not wrong. There you go. Pixel Bay. I think, yeah, Pixar Bay music. It has a lot of free music, and I downloaded one, and that was this one. It's a free music that I quickly downloaded. Now, okay, now that we have this music, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to upload that music into this tool. Okay, I'm going to drag that music down and I'm going to drop it here. And there you go. The bottom one is music. I know, looking at the waves, that it is slowly picking up, and this is where it picks up. So this is my song. I'm going to just copy this, Control X. I'm going to put my mouse here and Control V. So I just don't want the rap to start here. I want to rap to start from here. So it will start from music. Can you guys hear this? Can you guys hear this? No? Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to show you this very soon. Okay. So I've just done this. Looks like you can't hear this. So I'm just going to click on export as an MP3. Okay. I'm going to just name it something. Copy. I'm going to save this. Okay. Okay. There you go. I've downloaded it. I've saved it right now. Now let me quickly pull that in for you guys and let me play that for you. Okay. Now you tell me what it looks like. I didn't even hear the whole thing, by the way.
Yo, listen up. I got a message to deliver.
What do you guys think, guys?
Talk with chess, making no so see sure. Degrees and etiquette, everything. Let me make it clear. It's all about skills. Don't let that fact disappear. Back in the day, they say get that degree, but times ain't changing. It's a different decree. You can't study for you. Rack up that debt.
All right. I hope this was fun. But that's the beauty of AI. We just made Snoop Dogg sing for us for free, right? Quickly moving on because there's a lot more to cover, right? Quickly moving on, towards the end, we're going to do something which will blow your minds again, right? Next is text to image. You can actually generate some kick-ass images using AI, right? And for that, you need a tool called as Discord, and the name of the software that we're going to use is called as Midjourney, right? So there's a tool called as Midjourney, using which if you just give it text, it can give you images. Okay, if you see, all of these images are generated using AI. These are the ones that I have created, right? You can see the intern guy is right here. This was me trying to create Mukesh Ambani in streets of Mumbai. This was Steve Jobs in Indian attire, and this was Elon Musk in Indian attire. I've created all of them just to play with them. In fact, there's a community feed as well. All of these images, can you believe, are generated using artificial intelligence? Look at these images. All are created using AI. Do you guys want to quickly see how you can do it as well? Do you guys want to quickly see how you can do it yourself as well? Yes. Okay. For that, you need a tool called as Discord. Okay. Once you have installed Discord, when you sign up for this software called as Midjourney, it will automatically ask you to join their Discord. Okay. Now I have joined Discord already, and this is Midjourney, right? This is the Midjourney Discord tab, and this is where you can generate images. So I'll go to this newcomers room called as newbies 26. And I can literally write whatever I want and it will generate an image for me. Let's say, imagine. This is the keyword that you have to add, /imagine. And I can write whatever I want and it will create one for me. Let's say, I'm going to say Elon Musk like Superman. Okay. It has full imagination. It knows what Elon Musk is. and it should be able to generate. You can see it says waiting to start because it's not real time. It takes some time for it to work. So you can see it is saying waiting to start. So let's give it a couple of minutes. There you see it has started to generate, though you cannot see what is there yet, but you'll soon be able to understand what is there. Okay. Again, it says 15% done. You can slowly start seeing Elon Musk. I don't know if I see a Tesla one as well. And this is all using AI, guys, all using AI. AI is generating an image which doesn't exist in this world. It has both paid versions and free versions for this. Free version is limited. Paid versions are very good. 93% done. I hope you are able to see the options. And there you go. What do you guys think of these outputs? Don't you guys think this is insane? Elon Musk as Superman. Drop a comment insane in the chat if you think this is insane. Right? How cool is this? Now I got an idea. We were able to do this. Right? What if, yes, you can do a lot of stuff. You can make it better by keep prompting it. Wait, should we create a Snoop Dogg in Indian attire and make him sing that song? Guys, should we make a Snoop Dogg in Indian attire and make him sing the rap that we just created? Would you guys want to see that? Yes, 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 yes. All right, let's do that. Let's make Snoop Dogg actually sing a song using AI. Okay, so I'm gonna say, imagine photorealistic image of Snoop Dogg wearing Indian attire, looking into the camera. Okay, you can explain it however you want. That's what I want. So that's what I wrote. Let's see what we get out of this. It could come up with a very bad image. It will come up with a really good image. So let's see what it comes up with. You can see it's starting to generate slowly. This is the one. It says 0% done. Let's see what it can come up with. I'm very excited to see this. Okay. Nice. I see what's happening in the back, and I don't know if you can see it through the screen because I have a 4K display and rendering will lead to some loss, I'm sure. I'm sorry. Where's this? You can see it is coming through 78% done. God damn it. This is too good, man. This is too good. 93% done. Oh my goodness. Look at this, folks. Look at this. Do you think this is damn nice? Which one do you like? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Which one do you like? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Okay, looks like 1 is winning so far. So I'm going to pick up the first one, right? Let's say I want the first one to be picked up and to be energized. So I can just click on U1 and it will automatically make the first one bigger. You can see it is scaling up, and here comes the full high quality image of Snoop Dogg in Indian attire. Right click, save image. And I want to save this Snoop Dogg SD. Okay, cool. Let's save this image. Now that we have saved the image and we have this very cool rap.
But if you lack skills,
what can we do to make this image sing? What can we do to make this image sing? For that, I have something clearly handy. We have a very, very cool tool called as ChatGPT. Okay. And we're going to use that tool for this. I'm going to share the link of this tool so you don't have to worry. I've done a test run of this and it looked incredibly well. I'm going to click on create video. Okay. And here you can see I have my avatar as well. So I can click on add and I have to upload the picture that I just generated. I'm going to click on the add button and I'm going to just search for this image that I just downloaded. and I'm going to open that image. There you go. The Raja, Maharaja, or the King attire of Snoop Dogg is getting uploaded. Right? I hope this works out. And there you go. It is uploaded. Now I have to do is, there is something called as upload audio. I'm going to go here and I'm going to upload the rap that we just created. Okay. Upload your voice. Search for the rap that we just created and I'm going to open it inside. Okay. So it is generating, uploading the rap inside. Okay. It says uploading done. And I'm going to click on generate video here. This is what it looks like. I'm click on generate. This is one I had generated today while playing with this, but I hope this works out. It takes a couple of minutes to come through, but the result is going to be truly mind-blowing. I'm going to show you the result very soon before I get into it, but here are some things that I've created. I'll show you the result towards the end. It takes 2-3 minutes, right? So we just created, like I said, I have done these stuff as well with Elon Musk, and we just did some mind-blowing stuff. Now, I promised, as this is getting generated, I will show you once it is done. It takes a while, so I don't want to wait. I promised you guys that I'll show you some insanely powerful tools. If you guys go ahead and drop a comment on the links that we shared, dropping your fair review inside of that, right? So let me quickly run you through all the mind-blowing tools that I wanted to show you guys. And hopefully by then the video should be ready, right? So I know most of you people have not done it. My team just sent me saying that only 130 people have done it. If you found this workshop to be helpful, please feel free to do it even later. I will appreciate it. But you know what? I'm going to keep my end of the promise and I'm going to share some 6 insane tools that you should definitely check out using AI. And after that, we're going to go in. The video is ready. We're going to play it right after that. Number 1, the AI tool where you can make money. Now there's a tool called as promptbase.com. You saw I wrote a lot of prompts. The moment you get to a point where you can write your own prompts, you will be able to sell your prompts on this and people buy good prompts. So become a good prompt engineer and start uploading your prompts and start making money because people are diggers for good prompts. Next one is you can make AI your actual quiz master. And this I do using this tool called as Wisdolia. It's a Chrome extension. I've already installed it. The tree icon that you see is Wisdolia. And let me show you how this works. Okay. I'm going to quickly open the Growth School website and go to one of our newsletters. We have a kick-ass newsletter, guys, by the way. You should go check it out. Newsletter Vault. And let me open this. Let's say you read through this article because you found it really nice. But a lot of times we read and we forget. What Wisdolia can do is it can go through the article and then can start asking you questions about this article so that once you have read it, you are quizzing yourself. Did you actually understand it or you just thought that you understood everything about it? So you can see Wisdolia has an option called as generate flashcards. The moment I click on that, it is going through the article that is on the website right now, and it will start asking me questions about the same website. You can see what is Figma? And then if you don't know what that is, it will reveal the answer as well. You see, the next question is a design tool that becomes essential for designers worldwide. What is that? There you go. It is Figma. Now I can move on. What is Ando? It can also reveal the answer. It's a plugin for Figma that creates design based on textual prompts. So it's like it's quizzing you if you actually understood and read this article or you think you did. That's the second tool. I'll share all the links of this tool with you towards the end. Next is, I know all of us hate creating slides. Tommy.ai is a very, very powerful tool with which you can create slides on any topic you want in seconds, if not minutes. All you have to do is give it a topic and it will generate slides for you on the go, right? So I'm going to click on this create button that's right here and I'm going to give it a topic. The topic that I'll say is AI versus jobs, or let's say AI for better education. I'm going to click on enter. You see, I'm not doing anything right now. It is basically AI starting to generate the outline and saying, are you happy with the outline? I'll say continue. Again, you can see it has started to generate slides. Look at this corner, guys. It has started to generate slides, and not just that, it is also starting to upload images. All the presentation is done just by giving it a topic. You can see that all these slides are just done in front of us using AI. It has also generated images on the fly. How many hours can you save with this if you just give it more information? You can just paste the outline that you have back of your mind and AI will do the job for you. The next one that I want to show you is how can you make your free mic sound like a studio mic. There's something called as Adobe Podcast, and it's incredibly powerful. In fact, I'll share the link with you guys towards the end. If you upload a very shitty audio, it can give you an output like if it was shot in a very expensive mic. That's what this tool does. Next that I want to show you is a tool which can help you edit video just like you're changing text. It's called Descript. I already have it installed, so I'm going to quickly want to show you. Okay, this is how Descript looks like. By the way, all I've done is uploaded a video right here, and you can see it has automatically converted the whole video into transcript here, right? Let's say I play this video now.
I had 3 tuitions, so I was literally working for 15-16 hours a day while I didn't enjoy doing.
So let's say I don't want to have this line, or I don't want this content to be there. I can just select the text, hit delete, and it will edit the video. That part of the video is gone
25, 26, 30
just by editing the text.
Dude, here's the thing, okay? I didn't enjoy doing
You see, it skipped it.
11,
It doesn't
12
exist anymore. So you literally edited the video just like you edited text. And that's the power of AI using Descript. The next one I want to show you is how can you create your own ChatGPT bot. There's a very, very cool tool called as po.com. On this, you can create your own bots by just clicking on create a bot. Tell what the bot should do, and you will be able to create your own bots. Read up a little more about po.com. It is super duper fun. And finally, before I come to this topic, right, I wanted to show you the video, right? We built a video. How many of you guys are excited to see the video? Drop a me in the chat. Drop a me in the chat. Come on, guys. Let's bring some energy in. All right, let's see how it looks. Can you guys hear?
Yo, listen up, I got a message to deliver. About a topic, chess making no association. Degrees and etiquette, everything, let me make it clear. It's all about skills, don't let that fact disappear. Back in the day, they say get that degree, but times ain't changing, it's a different decree. You can't study for you, rack up that debt. But if you lack skills, you still a safety. Skills over certificates, that's the new way. Don't let society lead you astray. Got hustle, got a grain, got a lay on what you came.
Let me show you the other one also that I created. It is not perfect, Vamsi. We did it in 2 minutes. What do you expect?
Yo, listen up, it's time to drop some knowledge about the system. They taught us back in college. Snoop Dogg, it just set the record straight. Degrees and everything, let me elucidate. See, they push us.
All right, guys. This is the power of AI, right? Do you believe that if you have all this ammunition under your suite, you will be 100x version of yourself? If yes, drop 100x in the chat. Drop 100x in the chat. Guys, I'll share the links of all the tools with you over email. Don't worry. In 24 hours, you will have access to all the tools, right? This is what I wanted to tell you, right? I've already mentioned the fact that people will not lose jobs to AI, but people who know how to use AI tools. And I hope you feel you are 10x better already, but there's a reason why people will lose to people who have jobs, who know how to use AI tools. And that is because everything, every tool, every software that will be coming tomorrow will be powered by AI. And it will be left to us on how we can make it work and how we can win against the odds. And AI right now is in a very, very early stage. People who will adopt AI first will be millionaires of tomorrow. No two ways around it. So how does a future employee look like? When I say future, I'm not talking about 10 years from now. I'm going to say that it's probably 1 to 2 years from now. This is how a future employee is going to look like. The future employee will be able to do more work in less time thanks to these powerful AI tools. The future employee will need less people overall to do the same work, because all of a sudden with these AI tools, you will be able to do the job of 5 as 1. Now, the next important thing is going to be a little controversial, where I believe there will be a lot of generalists. What do I mean by generalists? a developer who also understands product management, marketing, and data. A data person who also understands what a product manager does, what a marketer does, and also the tech person. A marketer who also understands product, tech, and data. You see, you will know multiple things across the spectrum. As a result, you will become a strong generalist. One person, like I said, will be able to do a job of multiple people, and this will lead to the fact that less people will make insane amount of money. That is what is going to happen, right? And this is my guess, this is my prediction. I don't know, I could be wrong, but let's see. Folks, just give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back. All right. So do you want to become a 100x version of yourself? Drop a hell yeah in the chat right now if you really want to become a 100x version of yourself. So far, based on everything that you have learned, we have touched base on some really advanced stuff. You have learned how to write prompts, you have learned how to do code interpreter, you have learned how to do image manipulation, we have done a rap video, so on and on and on. But this is just the beginning. Bring it on, folks. Hell yeah in the chat if you want to 100x yourself. All right. Loving the energy out there. So here's the thing, right? So far, everything that we have learned is basically the tip of the iceberg. The real stuff is right under the water. And that, my friends, is the generative AI on-demand masterclass. Yes, from now on, I'm going to talk about an advanced program which is going to cost you money. So if you are not interested for some reason and you're like, Vaibhav, I've learned everything so far, this is good enough for me, I'm going to drop off right now, that's absolutely fine. But because generative AI on-demand masterclass is something that will actually help you build 100x yourself, and all that it will take me is 10 to 15 minutes to cover that, right? And after that, of course, like I promised, I will do the Q&A as well. Now, going deep into this, let's touch base on generative AI on-demand masterclass. Now, what is this all about? It is the most advanced generative AI course ever created, so far at least. In fact, I'm so sure about this that if you find a program more advanced than this for even 4 times the price, I will give you this program for free. Yes, you heard it right. That is how sure I am about how high quality this program is all about. So far, you spent about 2.5 to 3 hours with me, and you've seen what I was able to accomplish by teaching you everything around Gen AI. Imagine if you spend more time. Imagine how deep we could go in each of this category, and that's exactly what we're going to do in this program. In this program, you're going to master how to use generative AI to your advantage, put AI to work to free up your time, and of course, level up between everybody else that is between you, and also learn about specific domains through masterclasses. All of this will be community-led learning, and we have some insanely powerful star mentors inside of this program as well. Now, without further ado, who is this program for and how will it help? Well, the question of who is this program for is actually kind of funny, because this program can help you no matter what future holds for you. What do I mean by that? You could be a founder, you could be a student, you could be a marketer, product manager, developer, designer, consultant, content writer, freelancer, finance, or like I said, a student who wants to get into any of these categories, or practically anyone who doesn't want to be left behind. This program, my friends, is for you. In fact, if you have spent the last 3 hours with me learning everything about this workshop, that basically means you're one of those bones who is very curious, who want to learn more and want to do more. And this program is definitely for you. Imagine learning exactly and practically on how to use AI. In this workshop, all I could do is teach you one-sided. But in this program, it's not just about learning, but doing. Everything that you learn, you'll have an opportunity to execute. And that's exactly how this program has been built. Now, Here is how a typical week of a program is going to look like. Yes, it is a multi-week program, and I'm going to touch base on how that's going to work. But number one, every week you'll get access to about 4 to 5 hours of content. This content is completely recorded, so you can watch it at your own time at any part of the week. Right? So you can start on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whenever you have time, you can watch the content happily. It is very descriptive. It is very, very elaborative, and you can watch and do stuff as I teach you. Okay. And the reason why we don't give everything at once, considering this is an on-demand program, that is, there are no live classes, but this is all will be recorded and given to you on a very high quality recorded content, is predominantly because we realize that, hey, all of us are busy, and so will you be. I'm sure it took you a lot of blocking and thinking to make sure that you show up for the session. Doing this for 2x the time every week is going to be pretty hard. That's exactly why I have crisp this into 4 to 5 hours of content by me and some other masterclass as well, which I'm going to talk about, so that you can learn at your own pace. And also, we don't want to give you access to all the content at once. If you do that, you'll be overwhelmed and you won't be able to do anything. That's exactly why you split them into 4 weeks. So every week you get a series of on-demand video just like that. And next, we give you a ton of pre-reads because it's almost impossible to cover anything and everything about Gen AI. So in places where we think there's a lot of content on the internet, we curate that and give to you as well. It's a lot of information bank as well, and also a bunch of tools that you guys will get to learn over the course of this program, right? Next, like I told you, every day there are going to be tasks. That is, these tasks will not take a lot of time. Few tasks will take like 15 to 20 minutes. Few tasks will take to 30 to 40 minutes. So every week we will be giving you tasks or sprints, which you can do it yourself and learn. And of course, share it in the community, share it on your social and everything around it. This way, you're not just learning, but you've been given a task for you to accomplish or do. Finally, something that I'm very excited about is I'm not the only person who is teaching inside of the program. There are masterclasses by rock star mentors, and also a lot of content is covered by some other rock star mentors as well, who are much better than me in those categories. And that's what we do at Growth School. And that's what we have done in this program as well. So the first one is George. He was the Chief Product Officer of Booking.com, one of the OGs of generative AI, who's going to teach you in form of his masterclass. And then we have the lead product manager of Zapier, who'll touch base on automation as well, who's going to be teaching you in form of a masterclass in this program. Now, I also have David, who's a senior PM who works at Microsoft, who's going to teach you as in form of a masterclass in this cohort. We have Saha, who worked at Adobe Amazon. In fact, Saha was the guy who actually built Adobe Firefly. You must have seen these viral videos on social media, where if you drag and drop, Photoshop is automatically filling the images, right? One of the person who worked on this was Mr. Saha, and he will be teaching in this program as well. We have Charu, who's leading design for Microsoft. And I'm not kidding, who's leading design for Microsoft AI division. Yes, GitHub Copilots of the world and everything else that Microsoft is building on terms of AI. By the way, guys, FYI, if you guys don't know, OpenAI is half owned by Microsoft. And Charu is the person who's leading design for the AI vertical, who will be teaching you in this cohort as well. And finally, the big one, we managed to pull in to do a masterclass with Shamal as well, who heads GTM at OpenAI. Yes. And we finally managed to bring him in, and he has basically touched base on what large language models are, fundamentals and everything around it. It's a fun session that you guys will get access to as well. All of this on demand. You can watch it any point of time, but all these masterclasses will unlock once a week. So you're not going to get access to all the masterclasses at once. Again, the reason being, we want you guys to learn and do as well, right? With that being said, this is how it's going to look like. On-demand video track, some pre-reads, some information bank every week. You'll be given projects, and there will be a few masterclasses that will get unlocked. All of this on demand, so that you don't have to worry, you don't have to take extra time out, you can do it at your own pace. But the strong idea is that you wrap up everything that you learn in the week, so that when the next week's content is getting unlocked, you are not running behind. We really want you to finish the course, and that's exactly why we don't give you everything at once. Now, with that being said, let's quickly get a look into the course content. Week 1 is where we talk about the fundamentals of generative AI, applying AI in your daily life and becoming 100x prompt engineer. The idea here is we don't only touch base on what large language models are, how GPT works and everything around it, which is very important for you guys to know if you want to succeed using AI, because for the future, you need to know how it works. We will also go deep into something called as OpenAI Playground, which is basically the rawest version of ChatGPT, which very, very few people know about, only the developers. The interfaces, the types of output, and we don't stop at ChatGPT all throughout the program. We touch base on Google Bard, we touch base on Bing AI, we talk about the AI browser, which is Microsoft Edge. And also, we're going to do some really cool stuff, like how to make AI write exactly like you. I do it for myself. I show you a live demo, and you will be able to replicate the process. And we also teach you how to write a full freaking book using AI and a bunch of AI tools only the top 1% know. It's not just about the fundamentals. We take a step ahead in week 1 only. Prompt engineering is the skill of the future, like I already mentioned. And for that, for you to become the top 1% of prompt engineering, you need to really go deep down into prompting. Today, we learned the basic prompting formula, but we're going to go deeper into things like chain of thought prompting, tree of thought prompting, ask before answer prompting, fill in the blank prompting, perspective prompting, so on and on and on, so that you truly become the top 1% prompt engineer out there, right? That's what we do at Growth School, and that's what you're going to learn in just the first week. Coming to week 2 is what is one of my favorite parts of the section of the program. That is, we teach you how to do automation using AI. That is, how can you automate your life using AI? For this, we're going to touch base on something called as Zapier, and we'll start doing automations using tools like Zapier and Bardeen as well. Automating email workflow. So imagine this, right? Let's say you get 10 emails or 100 emails a day or 50 emails a day. There are just too many emails and you don't have the time to go through them. How about I tell you, we can teach AI to automatically write 3 different replies for every email that you get, and it is saved as draft. So quickly, you can open any email, pick up one of the responses and send them in like 10 seconds. Not just that. What if I tell you that when you're trying to apply for jobs, the process that I just showed you today of writing cover letters, finding emails, and practically building resumes, what if I tell you that I will teach you how to automate those processes like that, so that you can send and create hundreds and hundreds of cover letters at scale without even doing it. So a bunch of automations like that on content creation, on sending personalized emails to hunt for jobs or get clients for freelance or anything like that, all using AI. There are a ton of stuff that you're going to learn about AI automation. But the best part about this is you don't only learn the stuff that I teach you, but actually learn the process in a way that you can automate your life. That's what you're going to learn in week 2. Something that it's even very, very hard to find on the internet as well. And these are, a lot of them were built by us, right? And you're going to learn all of them in this week. And we don't stop there. We're going to also teach you, we know whenever we talk about Google Sheets or Excel, it scares us, right? Who remembers the formulas? We'll teach you how you can use AI to write formulas for you inside of ChatGPT, how to use Canvas AI, how to use Notions AI, how to build websites using AI, how to replicate websites using AI, and so on and on and on. Of course, slides as well, and everything around it is just covered in week 2. Again, good 3.5-4 hours of content just there, and some master classes on top of that. Week 3 is where we go from text to rich media, images, videos, audio manipulation like a pro. Again, we touched base something very basic today, right? We made a rap, we made an image of like Snoop Dogg, and that's pretty much it. Here we'll go deep. We'll go into tools like Stable Diffusion, DALL-E, Dream Booth, and what we touch base on Midjourney is absolutely nothing. It's just the ground level of it. We're going to go very, very, very deep. We don't stop there. We go into topics like masking and depth, how to use video manipulation using tools like Runway ML, Kaiser, how to convert image into video, into 3D stuff, so on and on and on. You'll also get assignments of doing projects. Now, you might be wondering, well, I am not an artist. Do I need this? Well, this is exactly what is called, this is exactly what I mean by becoming AI powered. Tomorrow's future might require you to create your own creatives, generate your own images for your decks, for your ads, for your anything that you do whatsoever. And these will become life skills. So it is strongly recommended for everybody to learn the skills. And of course, there's one thing, who doesn't want to build a personal brand, right? And on top of that, every person needs to be a content creator today. It will help you multi-fold, and it will level you up, not just with writing text, but also with video, audio, and images. Something that is very, very, very heavily loved in this course. It is rated 4.87 out of 5, this module. So it's insane. You got to check it out. And week 4 is where we go into a little advanced stuff, where we'll touch base on code interpreter, plugins, automations again, and the stuff about future like scraping using AI and everything around it. This is where we go deeper into the future, build some chatbots and things like that as well. It's going to be super fun week 4, but I'm going to keep it slightly lighter. The reason being, we will know that there's a lot more to do for you in terms of assignments. That's what is going to happen in week 4 and a few masterclasses here as well. Now, all of this packed into 4 weeks. It's very easy to extend this into 8 weeks, but we want you to get it done in just 4 weeks so that you learn and execute by blocking time out. With that being said, how much does it cost? How much does this program actually cost? And let me quickly run you guys through this. The generative AI on-demand masterclass costs you 30,000 rupees. That's the price that we have put in. But because you guys are in this workshop, and this is a really special one, we have an exclusive offer just for you, right? And this offer is valid just for the first 30 minutes. So FYI, and it's going to blow your freaking mind. Ready? Because we guys are in a special session, all of you people will get this for 6,999 rupees, inclusive of GST. The actual price is 4,800 rupees plus GST. So 7,000 is what it's going to cost you, inclusive of GST. Sorry, 5,400. I'm very bad at math, right? So with this, we decided we just include the GST as well, so that you can afford it without a problem. We have tried to make it as affordable as possible so that more and more and more students and more learners can afford this program. And if you are outside of India, you can grab that for $129 as well. This price, my friends, is valid for the next 30 minutes, right? But with that being said, we knew that a few more people still might be looking for a much more affordable option. For them, we created this new one called as the Gen AI On-Demand Lite. Now, what is this? It's only 5,000 rupees inclusive of GST, or $89 for people outside of India. And here you'll get 4 weeks of content and guest masterclasses, all of them, but the access will stay for 4 weeks only. So you'll have 4 weeks and you have to get done with everything. And after that, the content access will go away. But on the On-Demand Pro, you'll get everything in starter, that is access to the 4 weeks of content, the best masterclass and everything around it. But also you will get updates for 1 year with a minimum of 2 revisions of necessary content. So we will revise the content at least twice over the course of next 1 year, and you will get all of that for free. You don't have to pay for it. And also you will get 1 year access to all the content and masterclasses. And also we will add you to a sweet little community of all of you people who can stay together, learn together, and ask doubts to each other. I will be there in the community as well. If you guys need any help, I will do my best to clear all your doubts, right? That is what the Gen AI On-Demand Pro is all about, right? Of course, if you want a GST invoice, we can offer you that as well. But there are more surprises for only the premium enrollees today. It doesn't stop there. You don't just get 1 year of access more, and you don't just get 2 next updates, that is up to 1 year of updates whenever there's an update of content. Not just that in community, but something really, really cool. You guys who have taken the premium one or will take the premium one will also get access to 3,000 plus advanced prompts and 50 plus AI tools list. This is the ultimate list of everything that you need to ace the game. You can just copy paste and start using these prompts all by yourself. This can take you to the next level. These are the best prompts that we could found and we could test out, and you guys will get access to this for absolutely free. Something like this will easily cost you 10,000 bucks out there in the market. Next, the tool simplified, which I already touched base today. If you buy this tool, right, if you take a 1 year access to this, if you pay for it, and it's a very powerful tool, let me tell you that, it will easily cost you $30 per month. And you guys will get the small team version, which basically is $360, which is way 3 times more than what you'd be paying for the program. You guys will get access to this for 1 year for free. Yes, but this, my friends, is capped for the first 30 people only, because we cannot afford to pay for everyone, and we have to grab these tools by paying some money for it. So this is for you, for the first 30 people only, and we want to make the deal even better, but it doesn't stop there. You get the 33,000 advanced prompts, you get 1 year simplified access, and finally, something that I'm very excited about is that you guys all saw the WhatsApp powered ChatGPT intern. You guys will also get 1 year free access to the WhatsApp chatbot, which we call the intern, so that next time you can just don't have to open ChatGPT on WhatsApp. You can just ask questions to ChatGPT and it will be able to answer. The intern will be there for you for free for 1 full year without you paying anything. So folks, these are all the 3 mega bonuses that you guys will get access to if you're among the first 30 people to get into the program, that is the premium program, which is 6,999 rupees, right? So let me quickly show you by moving on, because I have so much more. There is more. Let me quickly show you something very cool. We realized when we initially asked on who you guys are, the people from product, the people from design, the people from go to aspire to become or are already in the space and everything around it. And we are building something very cool. Introducing the deep dive add-ons. Now, what are these deep dive add-ons? We have AI for UX designers. If you aspire to become a UX designer or are currently UX designer, there are 4 modules on how you can level up as a UX designer. You'll learn about how you can use AI for generating user insights, research, ideation, prototyping, building low fidelity prototypes, learn how to use AI principles, how to build stuff on no code and everything around it. And all of this will be taught by Charu in 4 module program. This is again exhaustive as it gets. You guys will get access to this, and will be taught by someone who leads the AI design vertical for Microsoft. Next is for all the marketers or aspiring marketers out there. We have Sumit, Bill, and Nikhil from Google, Uber, and AdWorld, right? Where you will be learning things like AI for marketing, content creation, cold emailing, testing, branding, social media, SEO, all using AI. So the idea is, how can you become a 100x marketer using AI? That's what you're going to learn here. Of course, for performance marketing as well. And there's something called for AI for data folks. For all the people who currently are data engineers, data scientists, or data analysts, or anybody around it, we have Adarsh, Akshay, and Dilip from Fortune 500 companies like Walmart, Google, Kimberly-Clark, will be teaching you on how you can double down using AI as a data person or an aspiring data person in things like data engineering, in data science, and everything around it. These folks are phenomenal, and data is going to change forever with AI. And finally, for product managers, we have Mr. Saha. Like I told you, he built the Adobe, or he worked with the Adobe Firefly or fulfill the filling of Photoshop product. And also we have Arnab, who currently is a co-founder at Olvi, will be teaching you AI for PMs as well. There's so many things PMs can do, starting from automations to workflows, to writing PRDs, to everything around, or speccing, thinking about features and everything around it. If an aspiring PM or an existing PM, this could be super helpful for you as well. Finally, for tech and software developers as well, we have Nishant, who's from Atlan, who'll be talking about how, as an aspiring engineer or an existing engineer, you can use AI. Again, there are multiple modules here for which you can deep dive into the specific learn thing and become a 100x software developer using AI. And for all the creative folks out there, we have a deep dive as well on how in the main program, we do cover a lot, but there is so much more to cover. There's good 10 to 12 hours of more content to learn about creative professionals in terms of images, videos, and all. This is specifically for people who are aspiring to get into creative arts or are in creative professionals. This on-demand videos will help you a lot by Sachin, who is an ex-Procter & Gamble guy, and also he was a creative lead, and right now is an AI-powered artist. And finally, for all the founders and aspiring founders out there, how can you level up as a founder. How can you become a 100x founder? For that, we have Ani, who is the founder of Everything AI, a serial entrepreneur, has worked with the best of brands out there, like Shutterstock and stuff. He's going to teach you how, as a founder, you can use AI, starting from strategy to brand building, to decision making, to automation, to HR, to finance, to data, everything around it. How can you use AI to become a much better founder? That's what we're going to teach you as well. All these add-ons standalone, or the add-on on-demand programs itself will cost you 20,000 rupees each, because they're taught by the best of the people out there. But because you guys are in this session, you guys will get the on-demand program as an add-on. Any one of them that you want, either one or many, for just 4,999 rupees plus GST. Yes. So what do I mean by this? If you want an add-on, let's say you want data, you can just pay 4,999 more, and you will be getting access to the data link just like that. Let me show you how it's going to look like so that you guys are very, very clear. So let's say you're taking the pro version of it. Okay. So this is how your payment link should look like. You have name, email ID, phone number. This is the pro price. Like I said, is 6,999, including of GST. Now, if you like tech professionals, you can just select this. Let's say you also want marketers, you can select this. You can see automatically the price goes up, and you can go ahead and pay for it. So folks, that's how it's going to work. You can choose not to have any of them as well, or you can choose to have all of them as well. That's completely up to you on what you want to level up with. Right? They are also going to be completely on demand, but they're going to get unlocked after you're done with your first 4 weeks, right? So you could imagine it to be an extension of 2 to 3 more weeks in the program, right? And no, you cannot just buy an add-on. You have to buy the full thing, because just the add-on is not enough. Right? With that being said, you can choose any of them, like I said, for just 4,999, and go ahead and grab it. So folks, here is the quick little summary I want to quickly talk about, right? Total 4 weeks of program on demand, no live sessions. You can just open up, learn, and do stuff. And of course, there'll be a community for the premium one. You'll get access to all the guest masterclasses as well. That is also on demand. And Gen AI on demand premium is 6,999, inclusive of GST, or $129 US. Again, you'll get everything that is included in the starter pack, but also get 1 year of free updates with the promise of minimum of 2 revisions, and also 1 year access to all the content. We also add a community for all these people. And not just that, when you pay this extra premium one, for the first 30 people only, like I clearly mentioned, I don't know how many of the seats are left right now. You will get 1 year access to Simplified, 1 year access to the intern, and also 1,000+ prompts. So guys, of course, if you didn't realize yet, your payment links are in the chat. So you can check out the payment links in the chat and grab them. And of course, if you want any of the deep dive, you can pay an extra 4,999 and get access to all of them, right? So folks, my team must have shared a link as well in the chat where you can enter the questions that you want to. So go ahead, enter your questions. Very frankly, let me tell you this, for the price that we are offering the on-demand program here, of course, we have a much more premium program on the same end with multiple live classes and everything around it, but that'll cost you 2x or 3x more than this. But we made this on-demand version in a way so that everybody can afford it, right? So you'll get 4 weeks of intense content, master classes, and if you take add-on, there's just so much to learn, right? So go ahead, grab it if you want to. I'll give you like good 5 minutes. I need to take a break. I'm tired. I'll give you quick 5 minutes. Take a quick 5. Take your call. If you have doubts, enter the form. Enter into the form. I'll come back and try to answer the most common questions. It's almost impossible to answer all of them, but I'll give my best. I'll answer the most common questions, and we will wrap it up from there. So you've got around 25 more minutes. So go ahead, grab it, guys, and I'll just be back. All right, so let me just put a 5-minute timer. And let me play some music for you guys. Give me a second. All right.